It will not help. It will not help. They better get used. What Muila for the defeat that is coming in 2021. That I can assure you with my head raised high. We are not stupid. Where you see me here, I don't drink. I'm not stupid. I've never run mad in my life. We know what we are doing. And this country, the people of Zambia do not belong to PF alone. No, sir. These people at one time belonged to UNIT. At some point, they belonged to MMD. Now they belong to PF. You don't know what they are talking about in their homes where they are there. And the fact that somebody has got the incumbents, the power of incumbents now does not give them every leeway that they will get it in 2021. They will not. Mark my words today. They will not. Because they have gone, they have drifted away from what, the PF was meant for. President Sata promised 4 universities when he came into power in 2012. When he opened the parliament in 2012, he promised 4 universities. Pomushindo University, Palavana University, King Lewanika University, and Rwapura University. When you go to those sites, there's nothing happening. President Sata came up with a Link Zambia 8000, which was put in 3 phases, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Up to now, 7 years down the line, the roads that were put in phase 1 are not yet done. Some of them, majority of them are not yet done. Talking about Wapura, where I come from, Mwana, from Kashikishi to Runchinda, 0, nothing happens.
Yeah, talking of Solwezi also, the people of Solwezi have just been asking every day, saying...
Not only that, we are talking about... Let me tell you why, when I say PF is coming out of government, why I say that with all the conviction. Because you are looking at me, you see the confidence in me. Why? You're obviously asking yourself, why is he saying all this with all the confidence? President Sata came up with the 650 rural health centers. Only 50% of that are done. And the Minister of Health was happy to mention that in Parliament that we have only done about 50-55% of that. Since 2012, rural health centers. But they are busy procuring expensive, fire tenders and the expensive roads. Which roads cannot even last 5 years before they are deformed. Their interest is what is in that roads for them. And you think we are down? We are talking to the people on a one-to-one. Because we know that the PF cannot allow you to gather a rally like President Sata used to do. And I said this in Mansa. I give President Rupia Banda a credit, former President Rupia Banda, today, for one thing. Because he allowed PF to galvanize themselves, do their political activities freely without any interference. Even when the Public Order Act was there. Today it's not there. You can't have, as an opposition political party or somebody, even me, who is just an independent, for as long as they hear that I talk against PF, they will not give me a space to even speak in public or address people. They will not. The question that they should answer, the leadership of PF now, including that Muira SG, including the Central Committee members themselves, including the members of Parliament for PF who were there in 2011, the question they should answer now is that if they were being treated the way they are treating the oppositions now, are they going to form government?
All right. So when you cut me short, I was just trying to say that the people of Solwezi, they've been saying, speak on our behalf also, that we also need the township roads. I passed through Solwezi. The township roads are quite in the mess. It's just about 20.5 kilometers, which is supposed to be worked on.
And that is a mining town. And now Solwezi now is contributing something like it's being called the richest. One is about number 4, Northwestern Province. Not number 5.
We need to go. We need to go. I wanted to go through some messages, but let me hear your concluding remarks because we need to.
We are in a problem. We are in a problem. And I can tell you, Kalan, the onus is on us, the people of Zambia, to liberate, to bail out ourselves from this problem. These colleagues, the PF, the leadership in PF now, they don't mean well for the people of Zambia. They don't. I'm just an independent. I'm not speaking in the interest of anybody. I'm able to see that. Even in the civil service, when you go there, even as we conclude, ask them, those that I worked as the Deputy Permanent Secretary before, the RDCs, the funding that is supposed to go to those institutions, spending agencies like provinces and ministries, every month. It is taking 3-4 months without a single funding. And you expect them to be prudent, to be, effective? Zero. Because whatever they are doing, first, they consider their interest first. We have a problem in this country. The problem of lacking visionary leadership to manage and govern this country and its huge resources. That's problem number one. We don't have the visionary leadership to govern this country and manage, the huge resources of this country. And that's why I can tell you, I even said it. We voted for President Lungu, including myself, because there was a pronouncement that they were to Shirire. There was no track record of what President Lungu did in the office of the Vice President. There was no track record of what President Lungu did when he was Home Affairs Minister. So now we are bearing those consequences. That's why they say once beaten, finish that, twice shy. We have learned from our mistakes. And a lot of people, Zambians, have learned from that mistake. Because you can't go to vote somebody on the basis of over to Shirire without evaluating that person. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Because in a Chile, my heart bleeds.
No, don't worry. Don't
because this country belongs to us. And yet we have to keep quiet and fold our hands in silence. We don't have to. Because when you say that, and you bring in the youths that you are supposed to create employment for, you start abusing them to start using them to fight others. It's not right. But I can tell you one day, just one single day, this country will be liberated. And my concluding remarks to the people of Zambia, especially the youths, the women, is that we must go back and rediscover our might precious value. The value, the might precious value that our founding fathers realized they had for them to get independence. They said, no, we have value. We can't allow these colonial masters to be treating us the way they are treating us. We must go back, including you, Kalan. Go back and rediscover your might precious value to liberate yourself. Otherwise, sir,
I love one song.
What do you even know? Now we are regretting. What do you even know?
But,
it's a pity. Just recently.
Well, you're not the one who was that. But
no, I didn't.
By then,
me, I didn't even apply to stand on PF, Mana. In 2016, I didn't even apply to stand on PF. Because by then I told you, I knew that things are going bad. At the time I began seeing, faces that were rejected by the people of Zambia coming on board.
All right.